My name is Tyler Patterson, and I'm the Utilities Warehouse Manager for the City of Garden City. I've been in my position now for a little over 5 years. I felt that it was a great opportunity for me to be able to not only expand my knowledge, but also utilize my experience with the procurement and organizational skills while serving the city that I was born and raised in. My role as the Utilities Warehouse Manager, a brief description, it entails the purchasing of all material, tools, safety equipment, and many other things that's essential to making the department run efficient. We have over 2,200 parts in the warehouse between water and electric. That ranges from electrical transformers to fire hydrants, utility poles, electric and water meters. So we got a lot of moving parts coming and going on a daily basis. The warehouse also is in charge of the spec and bidding process, speccing out new equipment and vehicles, and following it all the way through the bid process until it's purchased. One other task that we do handle as well is all the electrical equipment, transformers, some of the older equipment that comes in the warehouse. It's got to be properly disposed of, and there's a lot of process to that. I think the biggest part for me is just getting as much involvement, input, and knowing exactly what is needed to help with the process or whatever we're trying to improve. Once I have those three things, I like to set goals and deadlines and just get to work. I mean, I'm one to know kind of what's needed, jump into it, and get going with it. After that, the most enjoyable part for me is to be able to sit back as a team and kind of visualize and look at what we've all accomplished together. The municipal court project and the fleet maintenance project, they were similar in a few different ways. They both had the need for space. For one, we had to review the way that data was being inputted, and they both needed a good layout, floor plan. They also both took a lot of different input from several different individuals. A lot of things couldn't be missed or overlooked. So these two projects, the fleet maintenance and the municipal court and police department evidence project, two projects that aren't finished yet, but very close, and a lot of work has been done coming to today. The fleet maintenance, that project, what it was that's a department that takes care of all the fleet vehicles and equipment in the city. We seen there was need for improvement with not only the program they were using, but also kind of how the parts and material was being controlled. We knew there were some improvements that could be made, and so we knew we had a software that was fully capable of doing this, software we've been using for 5+ years now, and so we all thought about that real hard, and right now we're in the middle of transferring all the data and getting ready to get training done and implement that program to the fleet. So that's the fleet project. Municipal court, that's been an ongoing project for a little over a year now, I think. There was a study done, and there was some needs for different changes and improvements as well. The biggest one was space. So we worked together a lot on that, me and several different individuals within the city, and we were able to locate a facility that was going to be able to serve as two parts of what we needed, not just the evidence for PD, but also the municipal court needs. As for similarities, I think the top three probably are going to be they both needed space. Both projects needed a review of how data was being documented, and also an effective and efficient layout floor plan. Highlights of my career, I honestly think that just being able to have the ability to work with all the different very talented individuals not only city employees, but vendors and contractors as well. I've learned a lot through the years, and I've built some very good working relationships. For a project that I'm most proud of, that would be the complete revamp of the water and electric inventory. We completely redid the whole warehouse inside and out. That would be the water and electric inventory. We also implemented a successful computer software to be able to control it all. And that was a big project. It took a lot of work and a lot of team just coming together, and the continued work that it takes to maintain that today. As someone once told me, you can't improve what you don't measure. Well, I think there's a lot of truth to that, and just staying up to date with the technology and having the right tool to do the job is very important.